Imagine this day after day, startup founders, investors, leaders grinding, sleepless nights, endless pitches, burning cash, all chasing a dream pinned to something called an MVP. The minimal viable product, the holy grail of lean startups, right? Build fast, test the market, pivot if needed. Sounds perfect. But what if this MVP, the very thing everyone worships, is actually a trap? A trap that's throttling countless startups before they even get off the ground. Think about it. That MVP you're sweating over might be the cage locking you into a cycle of mediocrity disguised as progress. Here's the truth that nobody's shouting loud enough. MVPs are built on assumptions. Assumptions about what users want, what's important, what's valuable. What if those assumptions are dead wrong? Or worse, what if they're just safe, watered down, lowest common denominator assumptions designed to keep you inside the lines, inside comfort, inside the box everyone else hides in? The MVP isn't a gateway to freedom. It's a leash tightening around your creativity, your vision, your unique spark. Look at your inbox, your calendar, your team's endless iterations focused on tweaking some minimum feature set. You see it too, that creeping dread that no matter how many MVP versions you ship, the real breakthrough is slipping further away. That's because MVPs aren't made for the extraordinary. They're made for the herd, the average, the safest guess. The world we live in celebrates noise, recycles ideas, churns out versions that all sound and look the same. That grind barely scratches the surface of what could be. Listen closely. This is not just about your product. It's about your entire approach to building, innovating, leading. The MVP mentality puts you on a treadmill, running just fast enough to keep up with mediocrity, never sprinting toward greatness. The trap? It seduces you with quick feedback cycles, but blinds you to your true north, the big, bold vision that sets you apart. MVPs ask for compromises, and compromises birth clones, not kings. Right now, somewhere deep inside, there's a voice gasping for air. Is this all there is? Just tweaking, just testing, just pivoting? That voice is the fire you risk drowning in MVP quicksand. Because real progress isn't tweaking what everyone else is tweaking. It's throwing the rulebook out, redefining the problem, smashing assumptions that everyone's too scared to challenge. It's not just minimum viable product. It should be maximum viable potential unleashed. This world we navigate, it's not kind to radicals or dreamers. It rewards the comfortable and familiar. It punishes the outliers. But your startup can't be another badge of mediocrity. It has to be a rebellion. And rebellions don't sit patiently on MVP platforms built to keep you in check. They explode boundaries and forge new paths. The question is, how do you fight the pull of routine, the gravitational drag of MVP safe zones? Start by flipping the script on MVP. Instead of chasing what's minimally viable to survive, ask what's fundamentally indispensable to your mission. What can you deliver that is challenging, risky, maybe even uncomfortable, but absolutely true to the change you want to make? Strip away what's safe and double down on what matters. That's not some vague advice. It's a tactical shift. Because your audience, the rare few who actually care, don't want something good enough. They want something that shakes their world. Think harder about the power of patience. The startup world mocks patience like it's a weakness. Build fast, fail fast. But real transformation? It's a long game. MVP thinking tricks you into a sprint that turns into a marathon of small, safe bets. Instead, cultivate impatience for mediocrity and patience for mastery. Be ruthless about cutting distractions, but relentless about crafting something enduring. Your work is not a checkbox exercise. It's a craft of becoming something remarkable, and greatness never rushes. Next, consider who you're building with and for. MVPs pretend to be about users, but often, you're just building for the average, the customer avatar, the convenience of data over the chaos of truth. Exceptional startups don't serve the many. They serve the few who are misaligned, misunderstood, hungry for something real. Seek those signals in noise. Connect with them. Let their fierce, raw needs guide what you build, not abstract personas. These rare individuals are your real stakeholders, your co-creators, your soulmates in rebellion. Collaboration, real collaboration, not the shallow networking everyone talks about, is your secret weapon. The system isolates the few exceptional minds and sets them against each other in a race for quick wins. Don't fall for that. Find your tribe of burners, your fierce complementaries who see the world differently, who ignite your fire instead of smothering it. Together, you can break free of the MVP trap. Alone, you stay trapped in cycles of iteration and doubt. Most importantly, unlearn what the startup world taught you about MVPs being the rule. They are guidelines at best, illusions at worst. Reclaim your will as your primary tool, not a checklist. Question everything. Every assumption, every market signal, every best practice. This is not arrogance, it's survival. The startup race favors those who dismantle the system while running it, those who see the trap but choose to build a world beyond it. What does that look like in action? It means launching only when what you build excites you, and the few who truly matter. It means valuing depth over breadth, connection over scale, essence over noise. It's being okay with slow unveilings and fast retreats. If the early feedback is shallow, don't pivot to more safety. Pivot to more meaning. It's building products and companies that demand attention, not products that beg for scraps. Feel that tension inside right now? That's your truth fighting the lies of convenience. Don't quiet it with MVP pep talks or lean jargon. Feed it with boldness. It's not about avoiding mistakes, mistakes will come. It's about refusing to settle for the bland, safe, and numb. It's about building a startup that's an act of defiance, a declaration that you refuse to be average or disposable. This fight, the fight against the MVP trap, is a fight for your soul as much as for your startup. It's a battle to claim back your freedom to dream, to build, to disrupt the complacent world around you. For those who dare to question, who burn quietly before they roar, your time is now. Build less for the masses who want noise. Build more for the few who ignite your fire. Build not to test, but to transform. Build not just a product, but a movement. A rebellion against the ordinary. The system won't give you this courage. You must take it. The MVP promises freedom, but it's just a trick of comfort and conformity. You want freedom? Tear down the MVP illusion. Go beyond minimum. Go for maximum possible, maximum potent, maximum radical. This is not a sprint. This is a slow burn revolution. This is your startup's soul refusing the cage of safe enough, breaking free, and roaring into something no one saw coming. So hear this. Throw off that leash. Don't let MVPs chain your vision to the ground. The future isn't built by those who settle and polish the same old ideas. It's built by the ones who dare to leap, to unlearn, to build what scares the hell out of them, to break rules, smash assumptions, outshine every mediocre version ever released. Because you aren't here to blend in, you're here to stand apart. Build your startup like it's the rebellion it must be, not a trap disguised as a launch pad. The world needs that kind of fire, and you're the one holding the match.